Okay, welcome back. Hopefully the cutscenes aren't as long as I remember them being.
Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this Night Prowler.
Okay. Oh, it's a rainy day.
Ooh.
There's some thunder. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's mag. It's mag time.
Place should be on the edge of the town, I've heard. The ferrymen should know how to get there. Yeah, I'm gonna run to the mag guy.
Yeah, we should be able to get a shit ton
I think
today.
I ran into the guy here in this town.
I could have sworn you did. And you gave him some because his was like a 6.
No, I didn't. Or did I? Maybe. Maybe I did. Oh wait, let's check this real quick.
You should be able to teleport to him.
Well then.
Archetypal ring.
Can we talk?
No. This is what
40
we need.
grand, baby.
What now?
This stays on me for the rest of the game. Or at least until I'm done
passed
leveling.
it.
Did I? Increases archetype XP gained.
Oh, nice.
Ah.
Awful weather.
Young man. Oh, not as much as I thought it would be.
It's still a good bit.
Yeah.
Let's see. 20 gets me more. Gets me more than I have.
Ridiculous. It's only 20.
Yeah, I got another 4,000 just rounding my shed off.
Young man.
Damn it, bitch!
Young man.
All right then. Now what am I to do? Where am I, eh? Aha.
Night Prowler, you must be the one those brothers mentioned. Understood. Now, if you'll board behind me, please.
It doesn't look as bad as they were trying to talk it up to be.
I've also been to Sastasha before.
Wow, look who it is.
I am
Appreciate
Night
you coming
Prowler.
out.
So it was you two.
You expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters. Consider this a pre-show. Still, you really are just a kid, aren't you?
And you're one to talk?
I wouldn't go having a laugh at my big brother's expense. That's when I get to step in. Make some points for my own life.
You are brothers. And he is the elder?
And here I thought
No,
the
he's the
Magnus
elder.
brother's name was making the rounds.
Mm.
Shame that. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, Lord Luis has taken quite a shine to you lot. Before we let you see
I like
him,
these
have a
two.
question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer, right?
Getting a sinister look from the whole
What
pub.
kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
I don't think there's a specific answer for this one.
Well, originally we said that we were in support of Luis, so I don't want to be king should be the answer.
Yeah, but I don't think it really matters.
To be honest, I don't really want to be king.
Hmm? Of course you don't. If you did, we'd kill you on the spot. You're not doing yourself any favors here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Luis, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
You'll answer the question from me too. Why do you want to serve Master Luis? No lies now.
I'm in love with Juno.
So the moment in the plot calls for like an actual answer, I need to play through and just do all the stupid answers just to see what their reaction is.
Yeah.
I admire Master Luis's power.
What? As an elder? Want to get a little payback on the world too, do you?
Despite having been a general, he has Parapus as some of his closest allies. That alone marks a man worth following.
Huh.
Whatever. You got some brasty, I'll give you that much. Already got more accomplished than that Gladel ever did. You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
Not many get Ardel's blessing. It's worth celebrating that. For now. You're in.
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. Our greatest hope rides with Master Luis. We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you. Come on then. Master Luis is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the king's magic, and Lord Luis is one of the top candidates. We've captured some, what, 10 odd assassins now? Lord Luis uses them for magic experiments, and, well, you know how that ends.
Probably not good.
We finally have access to Luis's headquarters.
It's a valuable
We're gonna do
opportunity.
this right here.
Right here,
Ideally,
right now.
while most of our group is meeting with Luis, someone else can do a quick search inside.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
No one more suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks.
Good luck, Calica.
Where?
Time flies by so fast. We gotta go to the Caradrius, which I'll save. I didn't save last episode. I don't need that. What am I doing?
Hello there.
Incredible.
Wow, it didn't hit me till we got right up close to it, but this runner is really huge.
Hey!
Over here, keep your heads out of the clouds, will you?
Sam!
You bumpkins can fawn over the Caradrius all you want later. We won't be flying for a good while anyway, what with the soiree and all. Soiree.
Soiree.
What's that? Hey Baz, how about you don't go telling them anything they don't need to know. We aren't officially friends yet. Now follow me, I'll give you the grand tour. Oh, and a friendly warning, be on your best behavior. You try anything clever, you're dead on the spot. Make a rude comment to Lord Luis, dead on the spot. Got it?
Okay.
Not shy about making threats. We'll stay on his good side, okay?
Seriously.
Let's not test his patience then, eh? Lord Luis is in the reception room. You don't want to keep him waiting.
We're off.
I'm coming! I'm on the way.
Check this out.
Okay, there's nothing that way.
Looks like there's nothing there either.
Got it.
And here we are. Go on in. What was that?
Airbrush?
Oh. Okay. Don't wander off until you get used to it. This place can be a real maze.
Oh, yeah?
New dungeon unlocked.
Wow, there's so many soldiers here. I suppose I should have expected as much from Luis's stronghold. I feel like we're always being watched. Like it or not, as an elder recruit is always going to stand out, but we're on the same side as all of them for now, so stand tall.
Yet.
Actually, yes, this area is treated as a dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's pretty standard.
it.
Reception room's on the top floor. This lift will get you there.
What in the...
What was that? Happens to everyone. That's some sort of magic-controlled locking mechanism. Keeps the suspicious element out. You know, like the bastards pretending they're grunts when they're actually assassins. Seems like a secure system. I assume you need a key to get around? Yep, there's different keys for them. Only a select few ranking soldiers have them. You'll have to walk. You want to walk freely around the runner, then you're gonna have to move up our ranks a bit.
This man literally telling them everything.
I love Bass. He's great. Keys are only given to ranking soldiers, is it? Navigating this place may prove difficult without those in our possession. We'll need to acquire them then. Already trading treacherous whispers among yourself? Quit with the gossip and get on. Like, Fidelio has us dead to rights the entire time.
Yeah.
He knows. He just can't prove it.
Oh, nice.
It's much bigger than I thought. I almost forgot we're inside a gauntlet runner. Quit looking around so much. What have we got here? We're letting in schoolboys into the ranks now. These kids are new recruits. That's all it took. A little show at the exhibition. Used to be you had to prove yourself before you could stand with the Count's men.
No.
I got Lord Luis's approval. If that's not enough for you, I'd keep it to yourself before someone knocks you off that pedestal.
What's the meaning of this?
What? These piss ants? Against me? Please, I'm a bloody sergeant. We could settle this right here, right now. They'll be wiping you off the walls.
Don't even try it.
Leave it out, Xanth. Get your ass back to your post. That's an order.
Understood?
Just get this through your tiny heads. Power is everything around here. I'll give you 3 days at most till you run home, tails between your legs.
Alright, look forward to kicking your ass later.
Fucking the only 2 people with tails are the ones that they can't fuck with. Just gonna stand there or you gonna move? Come on.
Here?
This would be Lord Luis's quarters? Just the reception room. He'd be daft to show a pack of strangers straight into his private quarters, wouldn't he?
All right.
Lord Luis is waiting inside. Enter.
Hey,
It's my cue. I'll go look around for this formula. Be careful. Lots of sharp eyes about. You stay safe too. See you soon. You know, did we see any UG on this thing?
Not yet.
They would have fucking saw her immediately.
A beautiful city, Brialhaven. But it is its identity I truly respect. Oceana's navy might well have won them the Annex War, if your Cronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm. Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive. You wish to join my ranks. I need ask little else. Instead, I would hear what you wish to know most. Ask and I will answer. That is why I've bid you come. Here we go.
He's testing us. What should I ask? And it is, what's your plan against Forden?
How do you plan on winning against Forden?
I will kill him. Not that
Stout
my
right.
victory rests on doing so.
Fuck
That
you gotta
man
lie
sits
about.
on both
Okay.
I'll just kill the guy.
in this country's flesh
How?
and must be excised to save it.
Aren't candidates protected by the king's magic?
The king is not a god. There is always a way. It is clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful. You, assembled company, I hereby permit you to enter my service.
We are much obliged.
This is a heart of magic silver. Cut your finger and let the blood fall. A proper rite of loyalty. Shows how all our blood flows through the same heart.
Watch yourselves, though. If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. Might take off a whole limb.
You hesitate. Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray. But power and order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
We have no choice. Okay.
Good.
Prick's finger with gloves on.
We asked.
Don't worry about it.
Look at you, like knock-kneed lambs. Just having a bit of fun with you, eh? You think I'd go to all that effort?
On August 13th, I intend to hold a soiree in this city. It seems a fine opportunity for you to make your debut in my retinue.
Very exclusive, see? Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
As my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party should be held at the feast hall where I'm staying. In the meantime, do as you will.
I wonder how Gallica's search is going. Hey, where's that fairy you guys have? In my bag.
Only
My
this area
pocket?
feels any different from the
What's up,
rest.
Jake?
I need a key to get in, though. It'd be nice if I could see what's going on in here, too.
Is that boy candidate here already?
Meeting with Count Luis as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
I expect we'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said, let's get back to our rounds.
Yikes! They're coming this way! I have to hide!
Skip behind the little... Yeah.
Is this the other side of that door? Never thought it'd lead to a place like this. This area just screams suspicious with all the guards. The formula's gotta be somewhere around here. Is someone coming?
You can still hide back in the thing.
Figures they'd show up now. Isn't that the songstress? What is she doing here?
Lady Juna,
She lives here.
something amiss?
Yeah, but this is a weird fucking spot for her to be in.
Yes, but this is Luis's personal quarters, and we thought in case you needed.
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs for today. Do you understand? And, well, I mean, do you really want to be guarding this door when Count Luis returns? Oh, the things you would hear. How awkward for us both.
You mean, idiot, don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies.
Double down.
Lady. Don't make yourself scarce.
One thing before I go. He's into that weird shit, isn't he? Door closes.
Close one. Opportunities like this are so few and far between. I've got to get this back in place. Oh, wonderful.
How were these arranged again? A magic spell? Is that the formula? Just my luck. I can't carry out something that big, and now I know where it is.
Just use your
no.
photographic memory. It'll be fine.
Oh no, who could have guessed it was in his
You've got
office?
the man's eyes on you. Now that you've sworn fealty, we can get right down in the guts of his Skyrunner.
I worry for Gallica. Perhaps we ask too much of her. I hope she's all right.
Ah, it seems you worried for naught.
I'm back.
That's why I mean, like, if there was a UG fund there, they would have fucking heard her immediately.
Yeah.
I know, right? I found where the formula is. I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Luis's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
Whatever the case, I assume you could lead the way to the room?
Well, yes, but it might be a bit tricky. To get to Luis's quarters, we'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor. You need a key to get into each of the divisions. Whoever's in charge at each guard post has one. Luis's private quarters have a special key too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
In short, we'll need to pass through 3 blocks. The crew quarters, either the starboard or port corridor, and the bridge.
It looked like he's usually got his quarters under guard. So we'll want to pick a time of day when there'll be less people around.
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
Apparently the soiree will be held at a luxury inn that caters exclusively to the upper class. Soldiers manning the runner are bound to have duties in town that day.
He would have us debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
Maybe if we just excuse ourselves for a short time? We've got plenty of time to prepare. Securing an infiltration route, finding out when it will be less crowded. This is all work we can get done in advance. On the night of, Gallica and one other will slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Have anyone in mind?
Yeah, probably you.
Makes stealth jobs simple work.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
You would have the guest of honor himself absent?
This is Luis we're talking about. He's bound to notice any absence. If we've lost on that front already, we might as well send our strongest.
What do you think? It would be risky as a near solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
You'll be the ones in the most danger, won't you?
I can hardly deny it. You're right. And I'm well aware of the fact.
Seriously. We're jumping from tightrope to tightrope here. We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and get some rest.
That reminds me.
Remember the man we met in Luis's Gauntlet Runner? He seemed very proud of his strength.
Yes.
He's rather full of himself, yes? Sergeant Xanth, wasn't it? Or was it? He got told to go back to his post, which makes me wonder. He might be in charge of one of the runner's sectors. That would be unfortunate. I could tell his strength was formidable, even being near him. I doubt he would simply let us pass. In any case, we should probably rest for today. We can talk more in detail in the morning.
Look at that.
Good night.
Time marches on.
Chick, 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 chick,
Time
chick, chick,
marches
chick, chick,
on,
chick.
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now then.
Now, starting today, we need to work on an infiltration route to Luis's private quarters. The issue is those in charge of each area. Those, the ones holding the keys. 'Twould seem they would make a formidable lineup. What shall we do? Maybe the simplest option is the best option. Get them alone, beat their key from them, and push forward.
Even so,
I mean, attack. A short, decisive encounter is the order of the day. If they call for reinforcements, we might not fare so well. Literally beat them in the first two or three turns.
Okay. Which isn't too bad.
Especially with how leveled we are. Luis's subordinates have attained their rank through martial prowess. If we wound their pride, negotiation may still be on the table.
We have to prepare first.
We'll need to be as prepared as we can be before we attempt this. New situation calls for new tactics. We ought to build our strength by hunting bounties and the like, or we may end up over our heads.
Do side shit.
Yep. Maybe dig up some dirt with an informant. Who knows? They might have weaknesses we can exploit. Or we secure our route to his quarters. It sounds like we have to do some digging before the day of the soiree. Alright, we're finally out of cutscene hell.
Yay!
Now I can go around and
Play the
collect some
game.
quests.
Let's head there.
Hello.
At this rate, they'll surely die. Must my hands always be stained with the blood of children? Jesus
Oh my
Christ,
God.
lady!
How many have you lost?
I love Calico. What? Oh, have I seen you somewhere before? Now that I mention it, I do recall seeing an elder boy at the exhibition, one that looked the same age as... They say you've been traveling across the country helping all those in need. If that's true, then may I ask your aid as well? During a training exercise, the city's guard corps is ambushed by a human. There are many casualties, especially among the youngest recruits. I need a special medicine to save them, but the show-up stocks are exhausted, and I can't make it myself, as it requires ingredients found only in monster-infested forests. I'll get them. You'll do it? Truly, I cannot thank you enough. This medicine is derived from a fruit called the dragon thistle berry, which I hear it grows in Gracia Forest. Perhaps it would be wise to learn about the monsters that inhabit that place. An informant may know more. One dragon thistle berry isn't enough to save everyone. I'll need 7. I know it'll be difficult, but lives depend on it.
Let's give it a shot.
We have no deadline, by the way.
Okay, good.
Lives depend on it. No deadline. So we'll get around to that at some point.
Whoa.
I remember doing this super late.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Well met, eh?
Hey, what's going on?
Well met. Young man!
Stop.
How absurd!
Executing Sanctus Joanna. The church fails to see which issues are truly pertinent. Is true the intellectual creature that should be protected? It's true. It is true. It is the true intellectual creatures. The talentless being slaughtered by humans is hardly important. Of course, it's important. You're that Elda. Of course, you'd say that. You and yours would be the first to die. Incidentally, are you literate? I find ignorance tremendously vexing. So here, I shall bestow this gift upon you.
Oh.
I received the magical future from Julian.
Book.
It's a book Julian wrote himself, isn't it? Well, at the end of the day, it's still a book. Why not read it in the runner when you're free? And that's you can miss that.
Okay.
If you just don't talk to him about it.
Wonderful.
All right.
So if you're doing a playthrough like 100%, make sure to talk to him on the 23rd of July. Is it 7?
Yes.
Yeah, July 23rd. And that's the only book you can miss in the game.
Wonderful.
These bubbles are fucking with my eyes.
Yeah. It's
Like-
all the magla.
Like you know when you're like,
Wonderful.
I don't know if you're coming inside from outside and you have the little dots in your vision.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm feeling.
Or sometimes you get the squiggly lines.
Or sometimes the squigglies, yeah. Let's see.
Alright.
I know there's more quests around
Let's
town.
head there right away.
Can just walk to the wharf. Fuck a boat. I'm just going.
Nice. Careful of splinters.
Was that?
Sounds like someone's moaning in pain.
Good for them.
I really overdid it this time. You wouldn't happen to have a medicinal herb on you. I got my ass kicked in the Coliseum. We have 25 on hand. Should we give him one?
Bless you.
Thank heaven, you just became my best friend.
Oh.
Still hurts a little bit. All right now. Thanks for the small miracle. No one else is willing to help me, even though I was suffering. You're the only one. Please take this reward.
Hell yeah.
Even though he was clearly in a lot of pain, no one at the Coliseum paid him any attention. Glad we helped. Hey, bud.
What is it?
What's your problem, kid? Quit staring. Come back when you're old enough to buy... Hold on. You're the candidate who everyone's talking about at the exhibition. Your face is stuck in my memory. Strange thing. A kid like you in the race. Wow, rude. And what do you mean have to be old enough? What are you even selling? The most famous brewer in the city. They call my house special the Miraculous Mead. So good it'll put years on your lifespan. Sounds like good stuff. Will needs a few more years before he can drink. Well, see you around. Hold on there. I saw how you captured everyone's eyes at the exhibition. I'll gamble on that being skill, not chance. So I've got a task I need help with. Looking for something, you see? If you find it, I'll give you some of my brew. Sell it or drink it. Either way, you get something out of it. I'll throw in a little extra too. Hell, if you succeed, I'll start supporting your campaign openly. Can't imagine a kid could do that, what I couldn't, but what do you say?
Amazing.
Sure. You sound confident enough. Right, then it's a deal. This cup I'm looking for is a so-called Chalice of Legends. The way I hear it, everyone who's ever owned that cup died under mysterious circumstances, but now nobody can say if the cup even exists. That's a great question. A cup that kills the... And that's the great question. A cup that kills the owner and a brew that extends life. Take a sip. Which legend wins?
Let's give it a shot.
Quite the risk taker, this man.
You're awfully casual about a gamble that might get you killed. Do you have any clues where this Chalice of Legends is? If you believe the rumors, the ghost of its last owner refuses to let go of its grasp. Some folks have reported being attacked by that same ghost, not that I've been able to find him myself. You're a candidate, right? Going up and down the countryside of that runner of yours. You've seen your share of monsters and secrets. About a bounty? That makes sense. If it's already been attacking people, there might be a bill to take it out. Let's head to the recruitment center. And
All right, then.
let's see, is there any more quests? I feel like there's another one. Yep.
Go.
Gotta run by Young Mang.
Young man.
That's a different one.
Oh. That one was polite.
I'm in trouble now.
Damn it all! My clients are expecting a delivery soon, and these fool horns,
Yeah.
are hardly an ideal canvas for my outstanding workmanship. Why are you? What's got you hollering like that? I'm simply a craftsman who takes pride in my exacting details and peerless skill. I take monster horns. Oh, okay, so they're actual horns. Okay, thought he was making like a Clemar thing. He's a Clemar. I take monster horns and engrave them, transforming them into beautiful ornaments. But my technique has progressed to the level where these middling horns can't withstand an intricate level of detail that I would try to grace them with. They fall apart as I'm working.
Yeah?
That's too bad. If only there was a horn that was tough enough to withstand your technique. Good luck with that. Oh, but there is a horn worthy of my skill. It's in the Forsaken Tower.
Oh.
There's a giant called Orgus, whose horn surpasses all others. With the tower infested with these monsters, the ebony horn is basically impossible for a normal person to retrieve. Well, I think the task could only be completed by someone who demonstrated a great amount of valor at the exhibition of the brave. If only someone was like, if someone like that was about.
Well, good luck.
Okay, to be, now that I get a better look at you, it is. You're the young candidate everyone's talking about. Yes, of course. You could save me in my darkest hour. What's with the theatrics? Obviously recognized you right away. Whatever. You're going to give us a reward for this, right? Of course. My pockets are overflowing with advanced payments from countless patrons of the arts. Like I mentioned, you can find Orgus at the nest of the monsters known as the Forsaken Tower. It's located north of town. If you want more details on the informant, what could be your best bet? It would be one at the Greatest Catch, which is the bar. Increases courage.
Get prepared.
Let's go to the thing and talk to the informant. I feel like there's something at the Coliseum too, like in the building itself. Because I feel like I have to go to the Forsaken Tower to get that part to, like, when I talk to a guy there, he's like, oh, well, you haven't done anything. And then you go to the Forsaken Tower and he's like, oh, tell me about that. It's a cool looking room.
Yeah.
Welcome.
About that tournament, they should allocate more manpower to just slaying monsters. Anyway, we're here to look at the contracts. Oh yeah, you're friends with Catherine, aren't you? She's pestering me to raise your bounty rewards. Can't say no to the best bounty hunter in the country. Just don't go slacking now that you got a pay raise. No need to thank me. I'm sure bounty hunting is a calling in your name too. Thanks to Katharina's bounty bonus, my reward money goes up for completing bounties.
Hell yeah.
That's quite a jump.
Yeah.
Those we've already done, so they're obviously not going to.
Mhm.
But that goes up by 8,000, and that goes up by what? 20? Almost 20?
Yeah.
This is what I've got.
Bounty contract is
Fatalich.
An apparition of a monster who's taken up residence in the cemetery in Brylehaven. He's made a graveyard his personal undead paradise, chock full of demon skeletons ready to do his bidding. Not just the undead are under his thrall. Sometimes it's also compelled a living beast to serve as his bodyguard. You'll need to fight both at the same time. I know how strong you lot are, but this one seems like it'll be tough even for you. After everything we did at the exhibition, well then we'll have to prove you wrong, won't we? We can handle this. Hell yeah, sister. Promising. If you really insist, it's yours. You'll find the target haunting an old cemetery called the Tomb of Lament. Here, I'll show you where it is. If you'd like more intel, talk to the informant. The Lich is said to carry the extremely rare Chalice of Legends. Bring it back as evidence you've defeated it.
Let's do it.
Well, I can't really do that. I promised it to some other guy.
Oh no, you just have to show it to him.
Let's see here.
Well, there's a
Why the fuck
few
is
of 'em out
Katharina
there.
all the way up there?
She's having a time.
She came here, did her thing, and then fucking dipped.
Yep.
There's a quicker route too.
We'll face danger here.
Isn't that the thing that one guy was talking about who wants some kind of cup? Oh, would you need it? You can keep it afterwards as long as you show it to me first. Got it. Let's be off to the Angular and talk to the informant.
Cool.
All right.
All right, then.
I'm going to go to the Coliseum and see if I'm right. It's this guy. I guess I can't talk to him yet. Huh.
All right, then.
It's a night prowler that has the quest.
Greetings.
Well, if it isn't my friend Will, what a pleasure. Why the face? You're looking at me like I'm a stranger. You visited the Night Prowler. I'm its founder. Even if this is our first time meeting in the flesh, I consider any customer a dear friend. Back off a little, man. You're moving kind of fast. What do you even want with us?
A friend.
Hoping you could do some negotiation on my behalf and get my deed back. Tragically, I have to offer it as a collateral on a loan, but even after paying my creditor off, I haven't been able to get it back in my hands. The man in question is a respected Ishka noble, whereas I'm a humble parapus entrepreneur. I doubt I can count on the law backing me. But he won't treat high-profile candidate with the same rudeness. That's the kind of man he is. And of course, you'll be compensated for your success. I've got some unusual armor I think you'll find quite useful.
Okay.
Ah, listen to that confidence. I feel emboldened just hearing the words. A noble in question has a certain fondness for, shall we say, blood sport. I don't doubt he's watching a fight as we speak. He's an Ishka fella, positively dripping with disdain for us common folk. Can't miss him, I'm sure. I'll be waiting here. Just let me know when you've got your hands on that deed.
Then now you go back to the Coliseum and talk to that guy.
Mm-hmm. A chef's toque. We're looking for a pompous Ishka, huh?
All right then.
Do I not have like a teleport into it?
You just did, yeah.
Okay. It's this guy. Not a merely low-life urchin, but a grubby elder besides. I have no words to waste on your kind. Out of my sight. And so we found our pompous Ishkia. I bet this guy's got the deed we're looking for. He won't give us a second glance. We'll have to think of something as a way to catch his attention.
Look what I can do.
About my loan. Loan? I don't recall lending to a gutter rat like you. Probably don't want to jump right on talking about the loan in the first place. Is there another way to get his attention? We need to kill the thing at the tower.
Oh, okay.
All right then.
Which that's fine. We got everything we needed to. Those are the quests. Oh. Is there another guy? Yep. There's 2 more up here.
This is a busy town.
One of them has to deal with the teeth monsters. That's why I was like, I feel like I'm missing one. Hey, no, it's the wee man. Haha. You did quite well for yourself at the exhibition, didn't you? You're not opposed to an elder like Will dragging the church through the mud? Not my place to put walls around people because of tribe, status, or religion. You'd never know to look at me, but I studied at the Mage Academy, and I'm not open about it, but I can't say I trust the church. Though I'd spend the rest of my days alone with no one to rely on. But you know what? I think you might be able to change that, even if only a little.
Thanks, old man.
That's a cool old guy.
Excuse me?
Mister, make me your apprentice.
Huh?
What?
Apprentice? What's this coming from? You're that candidate from the exhibition, right? One of my friends saw. He started talking about how cool you were. I want to be like you. Let me be your apprentice. Can't exactly take a kid like you with us. If you want this friend of yours to notice, I'm sure there's other ways, like getting them something they like. Yay! That might be good. My friend's birthday soon. A gift would be great. Maybe flowers from that flower shop. Oh wait, my friend wouldn't want any old flower you can get from the city. That's boring. I got it. I'll go exploring outside the city and look for a wildflower. Sure, if you want to get eaten by wild humans, it's way too dangerous for a kid like you to go around wandering out there. We've got a gauntlet runner. How about leaving this to us? Really nice, mister. And will you bring me a flower? You become one of Will's supporters in return. Basically, you just gotta cheer him on to help him become king. He gets captured and fucking tortured for being a supporter.
Yeah.
Easy, I'll be your supporter, promise. Just wait here. I'll just wait here when you got the flower. My friend's birthday is August 10th, so before then. Flower from another city we need. I bet we could have it. Why not stop by St. Famous Church?
Let's give it a shot.
Oh, increased tolerance. I gotta do that probably real quick. Let me see where the guy is.
All right then.
Up here.
Yeah?
Damn, those bastards think I'm making this up. I definitely saw it. I know I did. Yow. I'm in no mood to be gawked at, kid. My teeth are killing me here. Hurts so damn much I've started seeing tooth monsters. At this rate, I'm going to need my teeth extracted. Almost all of them. If only some kind, generous soul could help me. I need a certain item to cure my toothache. It's only some fellow would bring it to me. I'd give 15,000 reeve. Tell me more. Fantastic. I knew you seemed like the reliable from the first time I laid eyes on. Haven't I seen you before somewhere? Right, you're a candidate at the exhibition. That makes this easy. Thing I need is a quick jaunt away if you've got a gauntlet runner. It's the item you're looking for. It's Pride of Inundo, a toothbrush of Hygienia. I need you to buy one for me. Of course I'll reward you, and you'll have my vote, or whatever that's worth. I'll wait for you until August 9th. Any longer, and I'll really have to get them all pulled, so please.
Let's give it a shot.
No, that's not too bad.
That's where you want to go.
Inundo's right there.
Just can't stand it.
Tried to go there myself, but every step I just made my teeth hurt even more. You okay there, buddy? So I'm not going anywhere. I guess I'll be waiting here. God damn, that hurts. Boy, this guy needs help. We better go buy that toothbrush as soon as we can. Okay. I can probably pop over to the church real fast.
Let's go.
And buy that thing.
And check, you got anything that you need to appraise or...
I do have something to appraise. Let's see if I have anything to,
clean.
Yeah. We heard you started offering something outside of the ordinary for sale. Would you happen to have any flowers we can buy? Well, we sell rainbow flowers. It's not a fresh flower, however, but a handicraft. Splendid things. It's rather valuable, so I'd be giving it to you for a donation. Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything for free here. Something about it that's unusual. I bet that boy would be happy to get one. The Sanctor did say it was valuable too, so it's worth a closer look. It's 500.
Oh,
that's not that bad. Thrifty Abacus increases decreases the cost of money skills. Increases the cost of strength. The cost and strength of money skills. Normal attacks become fire affinity.
I don't think any of this is new.
Increases damage against mimic type monsters. I could probably do that. Now I've got a fire dagger.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Turn this into the kid, and we'll call this episode. I'll be honest, when the cutscene stopped and we were like halfway through, I'm like, fuck, do I have enough time to kill before this episode ends?
Yeah. Here you go, kid. Here's your fucking flower.
Here you go. Thanks, mister. Look at it. It's all sparkly. This is gonna be great. So next, you gotta give this flower to my friend and say I love you, please.
Oh.
I don't know.
Hold on there, kid. You really think he should confess to your friend in your place? What if your friend falls in love with him instead? That wouldn't be good. But I'm too scared. I wish I could be brave like you. You almost ran right out of the city to look for a flower. That sounds pretty brave to me. Alright, I'll take this flower and be honest about how I feel. I've got to tell my friend how great you are.
Thanks for your support.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a big heart for someone so small. You never know. Maybe he'll bring more people to the cause.
Mission accomplished.
Now then.
Ooh! Hey! Thanks, kid. I'm generous.
Tolerance.
Nice.
He gave me 4,000 gold for a $500 flower, and I'm generous.
Yep.
Why, that's...
Ooh, boy, we're getting
The kid
there.
and his friend just went from 49 to 47.
Yeah.
All right, we'll call this episode here, and we'll see you guys in the next one. What are we doing in the next one?
A lot of stuff. We got 20 days till the soiree, so probably everything we've picked up.
Once you're done with everything, go hang out with Barden. And then at night we have a speech with Jen. Yeah, the next couple of days are ranking up. Oh, I need courage rank 3 for Brigida in a couple days. I've got that. Cool. All right. We'll see you guys in the next one.